Well, between the thumbnail and this right here, I'm sure you know what this video is about. Let's get it started. All right, so I got a couple of Dark Troopers. Yeah. I will say this is all of the Dark Troopers I'm going to pick up. Just 6, that's it. There's still plenty on the shelves. I actually done these actually in-store pickup. I just picked a couple of different Targets, and one here, 2 there, online, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, Dark Troopers. This is going to be an interesting figure. So we're going to open one up, and we're going to take a closer look at it. But then I also have a Dio piece that I printed off, and yeah, it sort of goes hand in hand with each other. So let's get it started. So right there, we got the box. Right there, Dark Trooper, boom, looking good. It's black. It's a black Trooper, but there's already some things in it that I do like. I found interesting for a couple of reasons. Is that it comes with an extra set of hands. Yeah, check that out. Got another pair of hands, which more figures need to have more hands. So yeah, tell you what, I'm going to get him out of the clamshell because you guys don't need to hear that racket, and we'll come back. We'll take a closer look at Dark Trooper. All right, so got him out of the box, and him, her. Be either. First and foremost, the hands, the extra set of hands, they're actually really small. They're just fisted hands, but it's a nice touch. I like the fact that you can have some diversity when it comes to them. Right there, boom. But they are very, very tiny. I can see these getting lost rather easily, so be mindful. It also comes with 2 of these blast off rocket effects right here, which those actually pin in the bottom of his shoe or boot right there. Voila. Interesting. I never really noticed it or not, but yeah, no jetpack. He's got jet feet. I don't know what I'll do with these. I'm probably just going to find a container and put all the extra hands and all the blast effects and everything in that. His primary weapon right here, very, very interesting because of that silver right there. That's in line with the magazine. So I guess they just put a little dollop of silver right there, but it's a cool weapon. Lots of good detail with it. So yeah, it's very, very nice. But that's it as far as accessories go. The figure itself, right here, it's got a really shiny gloss paint on it. I will say this, there is very easily movement in its upper. Head-wise, does have some good articulation there. Doesn't look up much, which if you're going to blast off, if the head could go back looking up more, I think that'd be cool. His armor, pauldron, chest, back armor, it actually fits on there really, really loose. So it's like a separate molded piece, which is cool, which is very, very cool. Shoulders, like I said, it's very, very, it's not loose, but it moves very freely. But that's it as far as shoulders go. does have a elbow rotation. Let's see. Good. Hands actually rotate good. There's, like I said, as far as the detail on it, the biggest things is the silver right here, which really sticks out. I mean, it's prominent. Like, your eye catches it really, really good. He does have some red in the eyes, and that's a little muted compared to the silver. The silver actually has it's almost like a mirror. I mean, look at it. I mean, it catches the light big time. But that's okay. Got a decent lower back and ab crunch. Side to side is good. Let's see, hips. That's about it for the hips. Does have a hip rotation, and it's right here at the hip joint, which I do like that. That is very, very cool because it actually rotates right here. That's a nice little hidden thing, which is very, very cool. Knees, yeah, 90. That's it. That's all you're going to get, which is okay. Feet, flat like that, straight up. Really, with the way these joints are, you really shouldn't expect there to be any limitations as far as that goes. He does have a side to side, which is actually goes to a 90 almost. that's very unusual. But this is a cool figure. Like I said, it's beefy. It's got some weight to it. Yeah, I mean, detail wise, like I said, the eyes are red. That's muted a little bit. There's some red right here in the chest. It's muted. You can't really see it. There's some good silver accents right here in the abdomen, back on the back side. It's got a little bit of silver right here on his bicep. But for what it is, it's legit. It's cool. It is very, very cool. Let's see. Seems to stand up pretty good. Not too shabby. I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's get his weapon. That right there was probably the easiest weapon I've ever put in a hand. It literally pegged right into the grip, and the trigger finger went right into the trigger housing. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, right there, holds it great. I mean, that looks good. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, see how this wrist actually flattens out right here? There's nothing to inhibit the movement of it. So you get a very good natural pose, which I find very interesting. I dig it. And like I said, the hands and everything, they form in really, really good. So yeah, it's cool. I dig it. I don't think you're going to be able to get him in too many like crazy action poses, but I could be wrong. I do have a piece that I want to pair up, so I need to open some more of these up. Won't bore you with that because it's the same figure, but I'll get everything set up, come back, and I'll show you this Dio piece that I printed that I think really goes good with the Dark Trooper. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Got it set up, and so this is what I wanted to show you is this charging station Dio. And now that I've actually got, so I did a sample test print months ago because I was just curious about it. And this is way before the Dark Trooper, but I was just thinking, could I add it into something else? And now that I've got the Dark Troopers, I want to print off some more because I'd love to get 3 more done for all of them, and then that way you can make a really nice Dio piece using these. I went ahead and took 3 of them, just posed them up, which is very, very cool. They do have some pretty good articulation. Like I said, this one here, I got him into a really good little stance. Kneeling, not so much, but I did notice something that when I was doing the review earlier, I did not notice. But yeah, his arm right here, it actually rotates backwards. I don't know why we would, I don't know what we could use that for, but yeah, it goes 90 degrees front and back. But very, very cool figures. I can see a lot of fun with these things. They're hitting the stores now. So just, you know, if you think they will go with your Star Wars collection, then I would highly recommend picking up a couple of them at least. I'll put links to the Dio and stuff in the description. That way, if you got a 3D printer, you can go, you know, purchase the files and make your own charging stations. But I definitely need to print off 3 more. Yeah, because that way you could put like a couple of more charging and then have one of the Dark Troopers coming out. That's sort of what I have in my head. I thought I had 4, but I only had 3. I have 4 partitions, but only 3 chambers. But that's it, guys. Unboxing and review of the Dark Trooper, along with how you can display them. You know, it's a good figure. It comes with lots of accessories. This is what I'm doing with all the extra stuff. I'm just putting it in this little container here. It's a very well done figure. The paint, it's got a good glossy paint to it. Like I said, the things that stand out to me, that is the silver joints. They're really, really prominent. In other words, you can see them even like this. They just bam right there in your face. I do wish the red paint wasn't as muted. I wish it was just a little bit darker, and I may go back on my own and put a little touch up on the red. The chest, that would have been really cool too if those would have been a little bit brighter, just to give it a little bit of contrast as far as the overall look of the armor. But it's a good looking figure. It's got great articulation for what it is. I can definitely see you having some fun with them, not just with Mandalorian stuff, but anything. You could, you know, you could photograph these things. You could set them up however you want to set them up. But I do personally like the charging stations. This is where the fisted hands would come in handy. I did not swap them out just because. I did try one and it pegged in really good, but I thought to myself that until I get the rest of them, rest of these printed, I'm not going to worry about, you know, getting this done till I get more, and then I'll start swapping fists and stuff out. But I wanted to play around with the weapons as well. But guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think about the Dark Trooper. Are you picking them up? I do believe there's 2 variants of this, I think. I could be wrong. Definitely feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. It's okay. I don't mind. But yeah, let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think about the charging station. So yeah, Landspeeder Luke is where I got this from, just so you know. But I'll definitely put a link in the description. And speaking of descriptions, every single video I have descriptions, and I have links to all my social media. Check it out. And all the interweb stuff, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Tacky Tick Tick, whatever it is, I've got it listed. Feel free to DM me, send me a message, whatever. If you got questions, I'll try my best to answer them, whether it be about toys or action figures or 3D printing or whatever. I don't mind sharing the information that I have. But yeah, that's how you find all that stuff, as well as links to things like this. So click more, look, read, boom, there it is. Also, if this is your first time to my channel, if you enjoy my content, do me a favor, just consider hitting that subscribe button. Whether you're new or returning, if you're watching my videos, hey, if you like them, hit subscribe. If you do subscribe, make sure to turn notifications on. That way you'll know when I drop videos and do live streams and upload shorts or pretty much anything else that's related to my channel. And lastly, please always remember, toys refreshes your soul. And I'll see you next time.